Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking. A Friday night match in the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center features two teams that are trending in different ways in the conference, but yet are both still looking at the conference tournament. Hello everybody and welcome to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center on the campus of Adrian College for today's men's volleyball match featuring the visiting Wittenberg University Tigers and your Adrian College Bulldogs. I'm Michael Hale, and I welcome you into what could be a very exciting matchup tonight as both teams sit middle of the conference. The Wittenberg Tigers sit at number 4 in the conference with a conference record of 2-1, as the Bulldogs sit 1-3 in conference in the 7th slot, but 2 weeks to play left, or 3 weeks to play in the regular season, and both teams can change their positioning very quickly. And it'll start tonight for both of these squads. Bulldogs come in with a record of 8-10, as the Tigers come in 13-5, riding a 3-game winning streak. Jamie Peterson is the coach for the Tigers in her second season at the helm. 19-8 overall with a .704 win percentage. And for the Bulldogs, Jose Soto coming in with a record of 53-71 in his 5th season with a conference record of 14-23. Win percentage of .427 in the regular season. In the conference play, it's .378. But now it's time to get into the starting lineups for both of these squads. First, for the visiting Wittenberg University Tigers, number 1, Eli Halverson. Number 6, Noah Venzel. Number 8, Gavin Haggerty. Number 9, Michael Yerk. number 18, Zach Newton, number 21, Reese Monin, and number 77, Patterson Reed. Led by libero Noah Venzel. And for the Bulldogs, number 4, Dominic Reese, number 8, Andrew Grazek, number 9, Sam Landers, number 14, Roland Macklin, number 18, Carson Bell, number 19, David Cawley, number 20, Marco Gomez, and number 25, William Morris. Bulldogs, of course, led by Carson Bell. Bell had a big week last weekend in the Midwest Collegiate Volleyball League. He was named as a player of the week. Definitely standout player for the Bulldogs. Is the 6'6" senior, and the player that Tigers are definitely going to have to look out for in this one. Bell, a big man in the middle. And then Sam Landers on the outside. Wonderful pairing between those two. As Andrew Grazek also hit a big milestone last week against Wisconsin Stevens Point in the first game of their tri-match on Saturday. Grazek received recognition for his 1,000th career kill. Before we see the first serve here, we're going to take a break for the national anthem, but you can catch men's volleyball right here on ACTV.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Welcome back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College. Like I said earlier, men's volleyball conference matchup in the MCVL featuring the visiting Wittenberg University Tigers and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Both teams shaking hands before the game. wishing each other luck, hoping for no injuries. But like I said, in the open, both Carson Bell and Andrew Grazek receiving milestones in this past week. Bell, of course, the Conference Player of the Week, and Grazek getting his 1,000th career kill or assist. Something not very many Bulldogs have ever accomplished here. But before this one starts, in Women's ACHA Division I, the national tournament, the Bulldogs Women's Division I team is playing the University of Massachusetts. And halfway through the second period, they are still tied at 0. Very quiet game over there. But starting to get pretty loud in this gym with the players trying to hype each other up, getting ready for this game. As both teams have made their preset substitutions. It means we're ready to get underway with the first whistle. Serving for the Tigers is going to be Gavin Haggerty. That one grazes the top of the net. Landers finds open space on the floor, and the Bulldogs are up 1-0. Slight mishit from Landers. That one was behind him, but capitalizing as Carson Bell goes back to serve. That one's dug by Haggerty. Back row attack in the middle of the net. Morris using the net for assistance. Gets the block with Carson Bell serving once again. 2-0 Bulldog lead. A light serve from Bell. This one's hit by Newton. And that one's out. As Dominic Reese was diving after it. Realizes it was out of bounds. And a quick 3-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Bell with a hard serve this time. Set over. That one out of bounds. Off the hands of Halverson. And a 4-0 run for the Bulldogs to start this first set. Bell's serve light, but this one goes long. Tried to put some finesse on that one, but sent it long. And now back to serve is going to be Eli Halverson. That one's dug out. Now Landers tip over. Picked up by Haggerty. Yerk gets blocked. Sent back over. Now Landers has it blocked but goes out of bounds. And a point to the Tigers. Halverson still will be back to serve for the Tigers. Back row attack from Reese. Just tips it over. Now Yerk finds open space on the floor as Macklin and Colley with some miscommunication. Now it's 4-3. Halverson still serving. Dug by Colley. Over the Landers. Saved by Halverson, but unable to keep it up, and now it's 5-3 Bulldogs. Andrew Grazek will serve. Dug by Yerk. Over to Newton. Dug out. Colley sends it over. Quick set. Reed. This one finds the floor in front of a diving Colley. Now it's 5-4. Reed will be back to serve now. His serve knuckles over. Over the laners on the right side. Dug up by Haggerty. Now Newton. Picked up by... Now Landers tips it over. Yerk gets blocked by Landers, but blocked out of bounds. Now it's 5-5. Patterson Reed serving for the Tigers. Dug out by Macklin. Quick set. Gets dug out. And it's just tipped over. Now Landers gets tipped and picked up by Haggerty. Now Newton finds some open space. A diving Colley not able to keep it up, and now the Tigers have their first lead of the first set. Reed still serving. Picked up by Reese. Now Reese gets blocked. Stays on the net for a second, but taken by Landers. Reese sends it. Finds the floor. Good job by Dominic Reese on that point. And now going back to serve for the Bulldogs is going to be Sam Landers. And that one's blocked. Now it's tipped over. And then a diving Tigers. That one's hit, but goes out of bounds around the net. And now it's 7-6 Bulldogs. Landers to serve for the Bulldogs. Just gets over the net. Quick set. Now Landers tips it over. Over to Yerk. Splits the defense, and now it's 7-7. As the Tigers go for a change. Some miscommunication on the change. But still 7-7 on the scoreboard. Serving now is Carson Hill. And a quick set to William Morris. Gets touched by Wenzel. And 8-7 Bulldogs. Checking in now for the Bulldogs. Senior Garrett Lever. Checks in for Morris. Lever will serve for the Bulldogs. Set to Mitchell, gets dug up by Landers. Now over to Colley. He sends it long. And coming back into the game is going to be Morris. As we're tied up at 8. That serves dug out by Colley. Reese just has to send it over. Over to Halverson, dug out by Landers. Landers to send it over, and he puts it home. Bulldogs running the floor there. Able to put the point home and make it 9-8. Dominic Reese serves. Gets picked up by Halverson. And that one finds the floor off the hands of Harrison Mitchell. Back and forth we go. It's 9-9. Serving is going to be Reese Monin now. Monin serve grazes the top of the net. Reese sends it way hard, long. Now it's 10-9. Monin still serving for the Tigers. Misplayed by Macklin. Grazek has to set it over. Mitchell. And a point to the Bulldogs on a double hit. Ten to 10. Serving now, David Colley. Gets dug out by Yerk. Now Halverson gets dug by Reese. Play at the net. Now Landers to send it over. That time it's Mitchell again, putting it home off the block. Now it's 11 to 10 in favor of the Tigers. Haggerty will be back to serve again for the Tigers as they've gone through their serving rotation. This time he sends it long after his first set, or his first serve went into the net. His second one goes long. And now Carson Bell will be back to serve for the Bulldogs. Hard serve gets dug out by Wenzel. And the receive error, which means an ace for Carson Bell. Bell will serve again. Time gets it just over the net. Over to Halverson, tips it over. Kept up by Colley. Now tipped over by Bell. Trying to find the back corner, but Tigers realize it's long and they get the point. Eli Halverson will serve for the Tigers. Picked up by Landers. Back to him. And that one's off the arms of Haggerty. And the Bulldogs retake a 13-12 lead. Andrew Grazek serving for the Bulldogs. And that one's blocked by Dominic Reese. Reese says not today to Michael Yerk as Grazek serves, leading 14-12. Now Newton finds the back line. And now it's 14-13. Patterson Reed back to serve for the Tigers. Reed serve gets the top of the net. Now Landers has to just tip it over. Back to Newton. Dug by Macklin. Grazek will just send it over. Quick set. Goes long. Off the arms of Michael Yerk. And we remind you to stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today. As Sam Landers serves for the Bulldogs. Hit over by Newton. And that's now a timeout called by Peterson as the Bulldogs have taken a 16-13 lead. Don't go anywhere. You're watching men's volleyball on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Welcome back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center as the Bulldogs have a 16-13 lead. And Coach Jamie Peterson of the Tigers just used her first timeout with Sam Landers serving. Quick set. Hit over by Monin. Now Colley has to send it over. Over the Yerk. Gets blocked. Landers has to keep it alive. Sent over by Grazek. Quick set. Goes long off the arms of Reese Monin. 17-13 ties the largest lead for the Bulldogs. Landers still to serve. On a three-point run. Back row attack. It's blocked by William Morris. Morris with a big block. Makes it 18-13. Landers serve. And then a hard tip by Yerk. Makes it 18-14. As the Tigers go for some subs. Serving will be Carson Hill. Hill's serve gets picked up by Landers. Over the Colley. Uses the block. It's stayed alive. But then some miscommunication. And now it's 19-14 Bulldogs. As a timeout is called by the Tigers, we'll take another one with them, but don't go anywhere. You're watching the first set of Adrian College Volleyball on ACTV.
To become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
The second of two timeouts of this first set called by Jamie Peterson as the Bulldogs lead the Wittenberg University Tigers 19-14 in this first set. As the second timeout by Peterson was used after some miscommunication on the offensive side, as a couple of Tigers were surrounding a ball, but nobody knew who was going to hit it over. As the Bulldogs are now 6 points away from taking this first set. Garrett Lever will be back to serve for the Bulldogs. Gets picked up by Wenzel. Hard tip, blocked by Bell. But into the net was a Bulldog. And now it's 19-15. Serving now is going to be Michael Yerk. But he hits one of his own players. And now it's 20-15. Back to serve is going to be Dominic Reese. Bulldogs lead 20-15. This one goes in the top of the net. And back-to-back service errors. As the Bulldogs go for a change. Serving for the Tigers is going to be Reese Monin. That one's picked up by Macklin, but he mishits it off of his arm. And into the stands it goes, and now it's 20-17. Tigers trying to stage a late set comeback. As Monin serves again. Picked up by Colley. Quick set Bell. Power tip gets picked up. Now Halverson puts it out home off the arm of Logan Bender. As a timeout's called by Jose Soto. We'll take another one with them. But don't go anywhere. You're watching an exciting first set right here on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News & World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
It is 20-18 following a Bulldogs timeout. Reese Monin serving for the Tigers. His serve gets picked up by Macklin. Over the Solons. Kept alive momentarily, but into the stands it goes. Off of the arms of Zach Newton. Well, that's Michael Yerk. But it's 21-18 Bulldogs with David Colley serving. This time he puts it into the net. And now it's 21-19. Tigers go for some subs. Gavin Haggerty serving again for the Tigers. Dug out by Macklin. Play at the net, kept alive. Now Solons gets blocked. But a 4-hit violation called. Now it's 21-20. Tigers clawing their way back in. Haggerty still serving for the Tigers. Dug by Macklin. Solons again. He hits it long, and now we're tied up at 21. That one hits off the net, out of bounds. Now the Bulldogs are back up to a 22-21 lead with Player of the Week, Carson Bell, serving for the Bulldogs. Trying to put the first set home for the Bulldogs. Bell serves. Dug out by Wenzel. Set over by Halverson. Now Solons gets blocked. Back to Solons. He uses the block, and it's 23-21. After Mark Solons uses the outside arm of the blockers, send it out of bounds. As Bell serves with the Bulldogs leading 23-21. Hard serve, overpass. Sent back over. And now Newton finds the back corner. As a couple of hard hits go in favor of the Tigers. And now Eli Halverson will be back to serve, trailing by 1. And the Bulldogs call for being out of rotation. And now it's 23-23. Coach Soto pleading his case to no avail. Now Eli Halverson serves, 23-23. Dug by Colley. Set to Landers. Misplayed by Wenzel, and now it's set point to the Bulldogs. Grazek and Reese will check in for the Bulldogs, with Grazek serving. Grazek will look to put this first set home for the Bulldogs. That one's kept alive and just sent over by Newton. Now Landers uses the block, somehow kept up for the moment, but this one goes out of play, and the Bulldogs take set 1, 25-23. After a hard-fought set, as Landers is talking to the head official, probably about the out-of-set call, but we will take a break as they reset for set number 2. But you can catch the next 2 sets of Bulldog Volleyball right here on ACTV.
Every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
The Bulldogs just took set one by a score of 25-23 on a hard-fought set, as the Bulldogs will serve first once we get the substitutions finalized for both teams. You see the Bulldog bench talking to each other, having fun. Same with the Tigers bench on the opposite side. As both teams have made their substitutions, we are just about set for set two as the official game ball comes in. Carson Bell will serve first for the Bulldogs. His first serve gets dug out. And a hard hit out of bounds off the arms of Harrison Mitchell. And the Bulldogs get first point once again. Bulldogs got out to a 4-0 lead in last set. Is that served by Bell? Is a quick set now. And a hard tip over by Monin. Ties this one up at 1-1. Serving is going to be Carson Hill. Back to Landers. Laying out Wenzel. Now it's kept alive. Grazek tips it over, sends it long. Caught the Tigers off guard, but unable to put that one into the corner. And now Carson Hill will serve again, now with a 2-1 lead. Grazek, Therese gets blocked. And a quick reset by Yerk as he's able to put it home, and now it's 3-1. Wittenberg ties their largest lead of the entire match. As Hill will continue serving once we get the moisture wiped up off the floor. Three to 1 in favor of the Tigers. Hill's serve. Sent over by Grazek. This time he is able to find the playing court, and now it's 3-2. Grazek will go back to serve now. Quick set to Monin. Gets kept alive. Now Colley sends it over. And now Mitchell tips it. Colley trying to one-hand it while laying out, misplays it. Now it's 4-2 in favor of the Tigers. Michael Yerk to serve for the Tigers. Now quick set. And William Morris able to put that one home. As it's now 4-3. Sam Landers to serve for the Bulldogs. Set over. That one goes wide out of bounds off of Mitchell, and now it's 4-4. Landers to serve again for the Bulldogs. Been a very close match throughout. As that serve gets picked up. Quick set, gets blocked. Now Grazek over to Colley. Gets blocked, but still finds the back row. And the Bulldogs take a 5-4 lead. That one went off the arms of Harrison Mitchell and Carson Hill. As Landers serves, now leading 5-4. Over to Mitchell, kept alive. Reese has to tip it over. Over to Halverson. And Halverson finds the sideline. Ties this one up at 5. And the Adrian College women's ACHA Division I team has taken a 1-0 lead over the University of Massachusetts with 14.5 minutes remaining in the third period. As that serve by Reese Monding goes long. And now it's 6-5. Goal was scored by Ashlyn Stitt off of assist from Haley Wiltshire and Genesee Williams. But now serving for the Bulldogs is going to be Garrett Lever. Raises the top of the net. And the quick set miss hit and some scramble plays from both squads. Now Reese kept alive off of Haggerty. And the scrambling Tigers team just sends it back over. Now Reese puts it home. 7-5 Bulldogs. As Dominic Reese puts a massive swing on that one and makes it 7-5. Lever still serving for the Bulldogs. Nearly misplayed by Yerk. Sent over by Hill. Quick set to Bell. He puts it home. 8-5 Bulldogs. And they're feeling good on the floor. (8-5) Bulldog lead. Lever still serves. Over to Halverson, he puts it home using the net. As some miscommunication once again for the Tigers on their substitutions. But it's still 8-6 in favor of the Bulldogs. Serving now for the Tigers is going to be Gavin Haggerty. They serve Graves to the top of the net. Colley has to readjust. This one goes wide of the net. Now it's 8-7. Poor set from Grazek to Colley. And now Haggerty serves again. This time picked up by Colley. Over to Reese. Dug by Yerk. Punched over by Newton. Now Colley. Kept alive by Yerk. Now he sends it over. Landers. Oh, back to Reese. Gets tipped. Somebody went into the net. But it's not called as the Tigers get the point. Following a crazy point. Haggerty still serves for the Tigers. Raises the top of the net, dug out by Landers. Over to Reese. Kept alive, out of the net by Newton. And Macklin unable to handle it. And now the Tigers lead 9-8. Haggerty still serving for the Tigers. Landers picks it up, overpass. Unable to be played by Reese. Now it's 10-8. As Coach Jose Soto is going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them, but don't go anywhere. You're watching Set 2 on ACTV.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
It is 1-1 down in St. Louis as a power play goal unassisted by Ivory Arguin from Massachusetts. Tied it back up at 1 with just under 10.5 minutes remaining in the third period. But back here in Adrian, it is 10-8 in favor of the Wittenberg Tigers, as Coach Jose Soto has just called a timeout to refocus his troops and try to break the scoring streak that Gavin Haggerty and the Tigers have going for them. That serve dug out by Macklin. Now Landers from the back row puts it home as Wenzel's unable to keep it alive. And now it's 10-9 with Dominic Reese serving for the Bulldogs. Dug out by Wenzel. Hard tip gets dug out by Reese. Now Landers from the back row. Sent over. Net ball won by Grazek. And now Newton able to find open court. Makes it 11-9 in favor of the Tigers. Eli Halverson serving for the Tigers. Over the bell. He puts it home on the far sideline. Now it's 11-10. Both teams once again going back and forth. As David Colley goes back to serve for the Bulldogs. Over the Yerk. He's able to put it home and make it 12-10. Patterson Reed serving now for the Tigers. Dug out by Macklin. Over the Landers. Gets dug out. And Reese unable to play that one. And it's now 13-10 in favor of the Tigers. Reed still serving for the Tigers. Puts this one into the net. Makes this one 13-11. Carson Bell serves for the Bulldogs. Hard hit gets dug out by Bell. He's just going to have to send it over. Back over to Haggerty. He sends it long. And now 13-12. With Carson Bell still serving. Grazes the top of the net, but it's still an ace. 13-13. It's Carson Bell. Has been doing a great job serving so far for the Bulldogs. But this time puts it into the net. And it's 14-13 in favor of the Tigers. Now serving is going to be Carson Hill for Wittenberg. Dug by Landers. Back to him, gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds. 14-14. As Coach Jose Soto is telling his bench to keep up the energy as the guys on the court feel it, as Andrew Grazek serves. And a hard tip by Yerk finds open court. And now it's 15-14. Yerk to serve now. Dug by Landers. Landers sets it over. Back to him. Gets blocked again. And unable to keep it alive is Grazek, and now it's 16-14. Still serving is Yerk. Grazes the top of the net, dug out by Macklin. Reese has to tip it over. And the hard tip finds the back line. As that was sent over by Hill. But we want to tell you to explore your Adrian future by visiting, as Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Colley unable to handle that one. But you can register now at adrian.edu/admission/visit-campus/scholarship day. As that serve made it 18-14, forcing Coach Soto to call another timeout. We'll take one with them, but don't go anywhere. You're watching men's volleyball on ACTV.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here. Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Welcome back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, as the Wittenberg University Tigers have taken an 18-14 lead in the second set behind Michael Yerk's serving. As this serve gets dug out by Macklin. Landers gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds and point to the Bulldogs. As Sam Landers was able to drive that one off the block. And now Landers will go back to serve. And that one's getting through the block by Harrison Mitchell. His fourth kill of the game. As Reese Monin will serve for the Tigers, only 6 points away from taking the second set. Reese has to scramble to keep it alive. Landers has to send it over to the back row. A hard hit dug out by Macklin. Now back row attack from Landers gets dug out. Some miscommunication. Kept alive now. Back row attack from Landers. Tipped over. Overpass. Goes out of bounds. 19-16. Lots of scramble play from both sides there. As Garrett Lever is going to check in for Morris. As the Bulldogs trailed 19-16. Lever to serve. Over to Mitchell. That one's blocked out of bounds. Now it's 20-16. Morris checking back in for Lever. The Tigers have found a different mode from where we saw them in the first set. Serving is Haggerty. Over to Reese. He gets blocked, but overpass goes out of bounds. And now it's 20-17. Bulldogs gnawing their way back. As Dominic Reese is going to go back to serve for the Bulldogs. That one finds the sideline. Just able to find it and sneak it inside, as it's now 20-18. Reese serving once again. Quick set. And finding the open floor is Newton. 21-18 Tigers. Checking into the game is going to be Logan Bender for the Bulldogs. Eli Halverson will serve for the Tigers. Macklin digs this. Over to Solons. Kept alive by Yerk. Now Newton. Now kept alive by Colley. Colley tries to send it over with his left hand. Puts it into the net, and now it's 22-18. As Halverson serves. Overpass put down by Newton. 23-18. Appears to be some more moisture on the floor. As Roland Macklin is using a towel to dry off the floor. (23-18) in favor of the Wittenberg University Tigers. That one's dug out. Solons has to readjust. And now Newton gets blocked. This one goes out of bounds though. And now set point to the Tigers. Halverson serving again. Back row attack by Landers, tips it over. Finds the floor, and now it's 24-19 as the Bulldogs trail by 5. As they send David Colley back to serve. Still set point to the Tigers. As that one gets hit long. 20-24. Colley still serving. Quick set to Reed, kept alive. Landers put with an attack. And that one's sent into the net by Yerk. Scramble play by the Bulldogs. Forces a timeout called by Coach Peterson. An exciting finish to the second set, but you'll have to catch that right after this here on ACTV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
24-21, the Tigers lead, but the Bulldogs looking to try to play spoiler in the second set with David Colley serving. That one gets dug out by Wenzel over the Haggerty, and he puts it home as the Tigers are able to win set 2, 25-21. Great comeback set from the Tigers there. But we'll take a break as they switch sides once again. But don't go anywhere. You can catch the decisive set 3 right here on ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
Special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses.
Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
A dominant set 2 win by the Wittenberg University Tigers has knotted this one up 1 set apiece. And the key reason as to why there was such a big change was the hitting percentage. Wittenberg went from an .079 hitting percentage to a .325 hitting percentage. As we gear up for set 3. It's going to be a pivotal one, as both teams make their preset lineup adjustments. Now we see the Bulldogs group a little bit more uptight, whereas the Tigers group is very relaxed. But the game ball has been put into play for Carson Hill. And we have the whistle, and now we have the serve. Carson Bell kept alive by Wenzel. Halverson dug by Colley. Reese tips it over. Over to Newton. He finds the back line. And now the Tigers win the first point for the first time tonight. Hill's serve barely gets over the net. For the quick set by Bell gets kept alive. And now Halverson's going to have to just bump it over. Over the Landers. Gets blocked. Kept alive now by Yerk. Tipped over. Kept alive by Reese. Back over the Landers. Gets blocked. Right into the heart of the Bulldog defense. By Zach Newton. Now it's a 2-0 lead in favor of the Tigers. Hill's serve. Dug by Colley. Grazek tries to hit it over, but puts it into the net, and now it's 3-0 in favor of Wittenberg University. Carson Hill is still serving. Over the Landers, tips it over. Back row attack, gets blocked, kept alive. Out of the net, set over by Bell. Hard tipped over. Back over the Landers. He is able to put it home. And the Bulldogs are onto the board in the third set. 3-1 now as Carson Bell is going to go back and serve. Women's Division I Nationals has gone to overtime, tied at 1. Bell's serve hits the top of the net. Kept alive for the moment by Bell, but unable to keep it alive for the remainder of that play. Now it's 4-1. As Haggerty's serve goes long. Now it's 4-2. Serving now is going to be Grazek for the Bulldogs. Nearly misplayed, but a big time block by William Morris. Makes it this one 4-3. Grazek serve. Kept alive by Halverson. A big quick set. And a big swing from the middle and Monin. And it's 5-3 Tigers. As Monin's going to serve now for the Tigers. This time he puts it into the net. And it's 5-4. With Sam Landers going back to serve now for the Bulldogs. Nearly misplayed, but Newton able to put it home before a diving Roland Macklin. Now it's 6-4 in favor of the Tigers. That serve gets dug out by Landers. Now Reese puts it home. Big swing from the lefty, Dominic Reese. Makes it 6-5 now. As the Bulldogs make a couple of substitutions, including the server, Garrett Lever. Lever's serve. Back to Mitchell, and he puts it home with authority. Makes it 7-5. Now serving is going to be Eli Halverson. Dug by Colley. Sends it back over. And now Mitchell gets blocked. But it goes out of bounds. And it's now 8-5. Wittenberg University. Halverson still serving. Dug by Landers. Quick set to Bell. He puts it home. And now it's 8-6. Dominic Reese is going to go back to serve. As his serve gets picked up by Wenzel. Over the Yerk, gets blocked. Macklin unable to keep it alive. And now it's 9-6 Tigers. Patterson Reed is going to serve for the Tigers. Over to Colley. Gets blocked. Back over to him. Gets blocked again. This time unable to keep it up. Now the Tigers' first one's to double digits in the third set. They lead 10-6. Reed still serves. Dug by Landers. Quick set, Bell. Got blocked, kept alive by Colley. Now Landers tips it from the back row. And is tipped over. And a point awarded to the Bulldogs on an error from the Tigers. And really, that's an unforced error. As David Colley will serve. But he puts it into the top of the net. And now it's 11-7. Serving is going to be Carson Hill for the Tigers. And he puts it into the top of the net. 11-8 now. Carson Bell is going to go back and serve. Try to get this Bulldogs team back into the game. His hard serve comes across. Now tipped over. Some play at the net. Morris just tips it over. Now to Yerk. And he puts it right in the middle of the Bulldog defense. 12-8 Tigers. Coach Soto tells the Bulldogs to settle down. Play their style of volleyball as Michael Yerk goes back to serve for the Tigers. Dug by Macklin. Reese from the back row. And into the net was one of the Tigers. Another unforced error gives the Bulldogs another point. 12-9. Grazek serves for the Bulldogs. And the quick set to Monin gives the serve right back to the Tigers. A mid-air adjustment made by Monin. As his serve comes across in the quick set to Morris. Now Halverson tips it over. And the Bulldog defense not ready for it as it's 14-9. And timeout called by Coach Jose Soto. We'll take another one with them. But don't go anywhere. You're watching set 3 on ACTV.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses.
Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Don't miss Chase Matthew live at Adrian College on March 21st at 7 p.m. for our spring concert. It's free for all Adrian College students, and tickets are available now at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. That's March 21st, Chase Matthew at Adrian College. We're holding it down. As the Wittenberg defense is holding it down there, getting the block. And this time Dominic Reese puts home the overpass. Now it's 14-10. Bulldogs are holding their own as well in this third set. As Sam Landers is going to go back and serve for the Bulldogs. The serve makes it over cleanly over to Newton. Newton puts it home and it's now 15-10. Gavin Haggerty will serve for the Tigers as they lead 15-10 in this third set. That one's dug out by Macklin. Now Landers tips it over from the back row. Over to Mitchell. Kept alive by Macklin, but sends it out of bounds. Now 16-10. Wittenberg Tigers have now taken a 16-10 lead in this third set with Gavin Haggerty serving. A quick set to Morris. Kept alive. But sending it out of bounds was Yerk after a great hustle play. Putting him all the way into the chairs on the bench. But Garrett Lever now serving for the Bulldogs. Sent over to Halverson. Played off of Lander's arms into the bricks, out of play. 17-11. As Halverson will go back and serve. A couple of substitutions being made by the Bulldogs. Halverson's serve. Dug by Landers. Over to Reese. Bulldogs going for a tip there, but unable to get it as it's now. Or they do get the tip. 17-12. They do award Reese with the tip as he will serve for the Bulldogs. Overpass collected by Reese. And a miscommunication by the Bulldogs as they try to figure it out now in the huddle. But a wasted opportunity by the Bulldogs makes it 18-12 for Patterson Reed to serve. Dug by Landers. Grazek keeps it alive out of the net, but Reese now gets blocked. Kept alive now for Yerk. That one gets blocked. Out of bounds, point to the Tigers. 19-12. Timeout Bulldogs as the Tigers have stretched this lead out to 9. We'll take a break as well. Don't go anywhere. You're watching set 3 of men's volleyball on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
19-12 as we come back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. As the Wittenberg University Tigers have just gotten stronger as this one's progressed. Patterson Reed serves for the Bulldogs. Reese has to tip it over. Quick set. Monin gets picked up. Now Baza. Picked up by Reed. And that one's blocked at the net. Over to Mitchell. Kept alive. Baza sends it over. And now Yerk puts it home in front of Roland Macklin. 20-12. As the Bulldogs go for another substitution. Patterson Reed still serves for the Tigers. Sends this one long though. 20-13. will send Carlos Baza back to serve. Baza's first serve. But then that one's blocked. But still finds the Bulldogs side of the floor. It's 21-13. Some more moisture on the floor following the diving attempt by Macklin. Serving is going to be Carson Hill for the Tigers. As the Tigers lead 21-13. Hill's serve gets picked up over the Landers. Set too high for him. 22-13. A lot of unforced errors by the Bulldogs we've seen in these last two sets. As the Tigers have seemed to really lock it in. Overpass put down by Monin. Now it's 23-13. Hill still serves. Landers does not get the tip call as the Bulldogs wanted one. Sent it long. Now it's set point for Hill and the Tigers. As that one's dug out by Macklin. Quick set to Solons. Now Yurk, dug by Baza. Back to Solons, tips it over. Over to Newton. He gets blocked by Bell. A big time Bell block. As Carson Bell tries to will the Bulldogs back into this third set. Trailing by 10 points. Set point number 2 for the Tigers. That one finds the back corner after skimming the top of the net. The head official overruling the line judge. 15-24 now. Carson Bell still serving. Dug straight up into the air. Back row attack by Halverson, dug by Bell. Now Solons sends it wide of the sideline as the Tigers take set 3 by a score of 25-15. Much better set from the Tigers, forcing a lot of unforced errors by the Bulldogs. But you can see if the Wittenberg Tigers are going to be able to put away in this next set right after this here on ACTV.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses.
Proper planning.
Breakfast.
That's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Welcome back to the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College, as the Wittenberg Tigers have taken a 2-1 lead, following a 25-15 set 3 win. Down in St. Louis, they've gone final with the University of Massachusetts beating the Adrian College Bulldogs 2-1 with a goal 2 minutes and 59 seconds into overtime, ending the Bulldogs season. So the Bulldogs women's ACHA Division I team falls short, as the men's ACHA Division I team lost in the national championship game to rival Ohio University, as the Bulldogs look to make a comeback in this fourth set. And it all is going to start with Carson Bell as his first serve. Will end in a point for the Bulldogs. So that one goes out of bounds. First point back to the Bulldogs. Bell's second serve. Gets tipped over by the setter, Carson Hill. Tied up at 1. Hill will go back to serve. Dug by Landers. To the right side by Baza. Uses the block. And gets the point. 2-1 Bulldogs lead. As Coach Jose Soto's rolling out a new lineup. Andrew Grazek serving. As that one gets blocked off the hands of Newton, but still finds the floor. And we're tied up at 2. Back to serve now for the Tigers is going to be number 9, Michael Yerk. As Landers uses the block and gives the Bulldogs another 3-2 to lead. Landers looking to jumpstart the Bulldogs offense in this fourth set. One that the Bulldogs desperately need if they want to continue this one. Set over to Newton, and he puts it home. Ties this one up at 3. Going point for point so far in this fourth set. Back to serve now is going to be Reese Manin. Manin with an ace already tonight. Now Reese off of the hands of Yerk. 4-3 Bulldogs. Serving is going to be Garrett Lever. Gets his starting whistle. Over to Newton. Gets picked up by Landers. Over to Baza. Tips it over. Back to Halverson. Halverson finds the floor. 4-4. Both teams making some substitutions. But serving for the Tigers is going to be Gavin Haggerty. Haggerty with 2 errors tonight already. But overpass, this time killed by Reed. And now the Tigers have their first lead of this fourth set, 5-4. Haggerty still serves. This time puts it into the net. 5-5. As the Bulldogs go for some substitutions. Dominic Reese serving for the Bulldogs. That attack dug up by Landers, sent over by Baza. But a double hit called against him. Makes it 6-5. Serving now Eli Halverson for the Tigers. Baza from the right side, picked up by Haggerty. Blocked off the head by Bell. Kept alive, now Baza. Dug by Halverson. Over to Haggerty. He puts it home. 7-5 now Tigers. As the Tigers are going to look to try to put away the Bulldogs in this fourth set. That serve dug by Landers. Play at the net. One by Mitchell, and now it's 8-5. Still serving Halverson. Dug by Macklin. Overpass kept alive by the Tigers. And a quick set blocked by Bell. Carson Bell once again. Coming up huge for the Bulldog defense. Makes this one 8-6 with Carlos Baza. Serving. His serve dug by Halverson. Now Haggerty. He gets blocked. Once again, Carson Bell there to block it. Makes it 8-7. Carlos Baza serving. Bulldogs trail 8-7. Quick set, dug out by Baza. Now Landers. Tipped over by Haggerty. Back to Landers. Uses the block. 8-8. Landers gets the kill. There's another wet spot on the floor. Baza will clean it up. 3-point run that the Bulldogs have gone on now. Bulldogs trail 2-1. As Baza puts this one in the top of the net, though. 9-8 in favor of the Tigers. Now Patterson Reed will serve. Dug by Landers. As a point goes to the Bulldogs now. Now it might have got stuck on the net, but it got blocked by the Tigers. Now 9-9, Carson Bell's going to go back to serve. Try to regain the lead for the Bulldogs. Instead puts it into the net. And it's 10-9 Wittenberg. As going back to serve is going to be Carson Hill. Now back row attack. Some miscommunication as Baza puts this one into the net. 11-9 in favor of the Tigers. Bulldogs hitting a 151 while the Tigers hit 270. Now Solons, dug out by Wenzel. Quick set, kept alive off the shoulder. Macklin has to just send it over. Macklin with a big dig. Now Landers gets blocked by Monin. 12-9 Tigers. As Hill will go back to serve. Hill serving with the Tigers leading 12-9. Gets dug out by Landers. Back to him. He gets blocked, this time by Newton. 13-9 as the Tigers are starting to pull away in this fourth set. Carson Hill still serving. Back to Solons, he gets blocked. And this time it's Yerk joining the block party. 14-9. All three of the guys in the front line for the Tigers have gotten blocks on 3 straight points as Hill serves again. Back to Landers. This one goes off the hands of Halverson. And now the Bulldogs are in the double digits, now trailing 14-10. Andrew Grazek's going to serve for the Bulldogs. Overpass kept alive and finally sent home by Yerk. But that one was kept alive by Haggerty reaching over top of the net, bringing that one back. As that was the 17th kill of the night by Michael Yerk. As he will go back to serve now, leading 15-10. Puts this one into the net. And just as a reminder, all ACTV broadcasts are fully student ran. Directing tonight, Abby Reed. Running our camera, April Cruz. Doing our B-roll and making sure everything runs smoothly is Gabby Brume. Myself, Michael Hale in the press box. And our streaming coordinator is Josiah Durrell. As Eli Halverson puts this one home off the arms of Marco Gomez. As it's 16-11. As Monin will go back to serve. for the Tigers. Picked up by Landers. Over to Reese. His big swing gets dug out. Now to Newton. Gets blocked. Overpass. Won by Solons. Back to Halverson. He puts it home. Showing the emotion afterwards. As the Tigers lead 17-11, forcing Coach Jose Soto to call a timeout. We'll take one with them, but don't go anywhere. You're watching the fourth set of men's volleyball right here on ACTV.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
17-11 as the Wittenberg University Tigers have gone on a little run. Extending this will lead out to 6 as Reese Monin is serving for the Tigers as they lead 2-1. Serve dug out by Landers. Now Reese this time sends it long. And it's 18-11. As Monin will return to the service line. Dug out once again by Landers. Baza tips it over. Kept alive. Now Halverson. Kept alive by Grazak. Over to Reese. Kept alive by Yerk. Overpass kill by Baza. Makes it 18-12. As the Bulldogs go for a substitution, bringing in Garrett Lever. Trailing by 6. Bulldogs hitting at a 108 clip. Serve gets picked up. Quick set. Kept alive by Grazak. Couple of Tigers players diving. Now Reese, this puts this overpass home. 18-13, back-to-back overpass kills by both Baza and Reese. And now the Bulldogs trail by 5 with Lever serving. Punches the serve over, quick set. Reed dug out. And misplayed by Lever this time. On a double hit. Now it's 19-13. Both teams making some substitutions. Going back to serve is going to be Gavin Haggerty. As the Tigers are 6 points away from taking this one here in Adrian. That serve dug out by Reese. Back row attack from Landers. Kept alive by Haggerty. Over to Halverson. Off the arm of Grazek. And another point to the Tigers as they go up 20-13. 5 points away from taking this one. As that serve dug out, as Landers just has to send it over. Quick set to Reed, gets blocked. Over to Halverson now. Macklin keeps it alive. Back over near side. That's Mitchell, but his block goes out of bounds. 21-13 as Coach Soto calls his second timeout of the fourth set. And Tigers lead 21-13. Don't go anywhere. You can catch the finish right here on ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
Welcome back to the Marriott Sport and Fitness Center as the Wittenberg Tigers have just taken a 21-13 lead as Gavin Haggerty serves to Roland Macklin. Dominic Reese puts this one home, cutting the lead to 14-21 as the Bulldogs make some adjustments to their lineup. Reese will go back to serve. And unable to keep it out of the net was Haggerty. 21-15. Reese looking to mount a comeback for the Bulldogs. Reese's serve. Back row attack, it's blocked in the middle by Carlos Baza and Carson Bell. 21-16 now. Dominic Reese serving. Has 10 kills in this one. But put this one into the net, making it 22-16 as the Bulldogs come together in the huddle. Now serving is Eli Halverson. Back row attack from Landers. Over to Mitchell. That one's kept alive. Over to Baza. Play into the net. And the point awarded to the Bulldogs as one of the Tigers players went into the net. 22-17. Baza will serve for the Bulldogs now. Looking to close the gap. And this one misplayed by a couple of Tigers in the back row, and now it's 22-18. And a timeout called by Jamie Peterson. We'll take one along with them. Don't go anywhere. You can catch the finish right here on ACTV.
victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center as Carlos Baza looking to bring the Bulldogs back into this fourth set. As his serve crosses over. That attack gets blocked. Over to Landers. Gets blocked, kept alive by Solons. Back over to him. That one's blocked. Sent over the net. Over to Yurk. He finds the sideline, 23-18 now, as the Tigers have recaptured the serve, looking to put away the Bulldogs. Patterson Reed serving to Landers. Baza from the back row, just out, but now it's match point as the Tigers look to down the Dogs tonight. 24-18. But this time Reed puts it into the net. And Carson Bell will go back to serve. Bell has had a quiet night. Just 3 kills to go along with 3 aces. Bell's going to need a few aces here. Gets one there. Some miscommunication in the back line. Makes it 24-20. Carson Bell with his 4th service ace of the night. That one gets dug out. And that's blocked by Landers. Over to Yurk. Tips it long. 24-21. Bell now looking to stage the latest comeback for the Bulldogs. Floats this one. Misses the sideline. And that's how this one's going to end, as the Wittenberg Tigers win this one in 4. 25-21 in set 4. After the Bulldogs took set 1 by a score of 25-23. The Wittenberg University Tigers took the following 3 sets, 25-21, 25-15, and 25-21. And the next match for Adrian will be tomorrow night, or I guess tomorrow morning, as they host Mount St. Joseph University for senior night. And then tune in tomorrow as the NCBA Division I team will host their spring opener against Michigan State as they look for their first win against the Spartans, with the first game starting at 12 o'clock and game 2 of the series following about 15 minutes after that, with the series concluding Sunday at noon. The NCBA Division III team will also be hosting a big conference series against Oakland University, as the winner of that one will control their own destiny into the playoffs. But that'll do it for us here tonight. So for all of us here at ACTV, I'm Michael Hale, and we will see you next time.